Hello, everyone.
Oh, look what Justin has on tonight.
How you guys doing today?
Justin really has the whole Jets fit on tonight, doesn't he?
Yep. After that win, very disappointed me.
Well, they're gonna win. Well, they're gonna win. They're gonna win again tomorrow because, a fun fact for you, not a receiver tomorrow has caught a pass from Baker Mayfield the entire season. It's playing for them tomorrow. So, good luck with that.
Jacob, just like the Niners today, unbelievable.
Yeah, they beat the damn Cardinals.
Well, we've seen the
expecting
Cardinals.
that?
We've seen the Cardinals flop. We've seen them flop.
No, but we saw
Yeah.
We've seen the
Browns
Cardinals
did very well
this year fluctuate between.
But we never saw the Browns do that.
True.
But
Fair
the
enough.
Browns have never had any of their starting receivers. It's a different situation here, Justin.
Jacob, you're crazy if you think the Jets are winning tomorrow.
The thing
I
is,
never said they're winning. I think they have a
You
very
just
good
said-
chance at winning. They have a very good chance at winning.
Oh, now
the
we
thing
can't
is,
get back.
the Jets could potentially go 3-13 this season, potentially, because they have a
Doesn't
chance
matter.
of
They're
being
gonna get the second seed, probably now.
second pick in the draft. I mean, I don't know what to
Second
say.
pick. I'm hoping Jacksonville loses, but we'll get into that later.
Yeah, we'll get into that later.
Well, there's a reason why that this background behind us is black because
Because are we gonna play the video in the background, or
no,
is that Elliot Trevor Lawrence? Welcome.
oops, there he is. There he is.
Trevor Lawrence. Welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Bad
So
day.
let me just see one thing quickly before I change my camera angle to the camera over there.
You know what's funny? When you can check on my catch, but when Jacob's Cowboys anything, he's silent. He's silent. He doesn't talk.
You know what? Before I shit on your Jets big time, Justin, I'll give you you have a couple minutes to shit on my Cowboys.
No, I've been.
You ask me anything you want. You ask me anything you want. I'll answer it right now.
He always does this. And he,
Jacob,
No, right now.
Why don't we get a full in-depth analysis from Justin? Go full screen on him. Let's see his
For
thoughts about how. What do you feel about the Cowboys this season? What do you feel about their fans? Just the whole deal.
Jacob, you thinking the Cowboys were making the Super Bowl this year? Crazy, first of all, and we debunked your point every single time about that. Second, your point is with the line. Oh, the injuries and all that, and Carson Wentz is back. Carson Wentz
So now
is not-
I thought we were talking about Dallas. Carson,
because-
so now it's Carson Wentz now.
No, let me finish my point.
Okay.
Because Carson
Don't
Wentz is better than
don't
Dak
talk.
Prescott. If Carson Wentz was on the Cowboys, he would be much better than Dak Prescott was on the Cowboys.
Wrong.
And the defense sucks. You know that's true. And your fans, you keep going on and on. NFC Championship. When was the last time you made the NFC Championship, Jacob? You can answer
A
that.
long time ago.
A long time. Exactly. So why do you keep talking about how good the Cowboys are? I'm a humble Jets fan. I am fine with last week I was very upset, yes. But the Cowboys haven't shown me anything to make them worthy of being better than the Jets because what the Cowboys did last year versus the Jets, I don't know if you remember.
They lost. Yippee.
And then he just did yippee when he knows he's wrong.
So, well, they lost. It's not.
No, but he
they
just
lost.
yippee. He tries to change the subject. He's not getting
Yippee Kayo Kaye.
See?
I'm gonna tell you something, Justin. First of all, Carson Wentz is not better than Dak Prescott. That
He is, if
debate's,
he was
that
on
debate's
the-
long. Nope. That
No,
debate's
if he
long
was on
gone.
the Cowboys-
Debate's long gone. Nope. Because you want to hear why? Jalen Hurts has been playing pretty well, Justin.
Wait, Jacob, do you mind if I share my screen real quick? I need to show you something real quick.
Sure.
It's very nice. I just gotta show you real quick. Just I'd like you to just take a look at this. Wait, hold on. That's not.
I know. I saw that. It's terrible.
Oh, it's so great.
Jacob, what's the problem with Zeke?
Doesn't he have the same amount of touchdowns as he does fumbles? Or does he have more fumbles?
I don't even want.
Jacob,
I
what's
don't
the
know.
problem
I don't
with
even
Zeke?
want to think about
What's
that.
the problem with Zeke? What's the problem with the Cowboys?
Well, I'll say this: in past years, the O line has been much better than what it has been, and any running back is dominant with an O
All right,
line.
Jacob, whose O-line is better?
Whoa! Let me talk how I let you
Answer my
talk.
question. You literally finished your point.
No, I'm not done actually.
See?
When you see any running back would be good with an O line. So in Zeke's rookie year, He had the best line in the league, or one of the best in the league. That's why he was so dominant. That would be any running back. You put like I don't know,
Okay,
any
that's
It's
true.
just a fact. It's a fact.
No, wait,
So
Jacob.
then how was Saquon so good in his rookie season without an offensive line? Can you explain that to me? Or just does raw talent shine through sometimes? But Zeke is not
Raw
a raw
talent does shine through, and I think Zeke has been a little overrated as of.
I agree.
And I think that could be with any running back
Jacob.
though, because you don't really know how they, because you just, which is, it brings into perspective how important the O line is with any running back, because that's why running back signing them long term is not really like a.
Okay, then why didn't Alvin Kamara get 6 touchdowns? Why is he feasting this season? I'm just wondering.
I mean, the Saints do have a pretty good offensive line.
Yeah, it's all about the O line, Justin.
No,
Your
Jacob,
whole offense
no. Jacob,
rotates on
okay,
the
the Steelers.
Not everything is the O line, but it's true.
90% of it of your offense is
But the thing
your
is,
O-line.
the
It is.
thing is, the Titans don't have that good of an offensive line. You
What
look
about the
look how
Steelers?
King Henry's
What
doing.
about the Steelers?
They have a terrible O line.
What about the Steelers?
Their O line's not that bad. The
It's
Steelers
not
are
good. It's not good.
It's not
great.
good, but it's not great. But it's
Le'Veon
not
Bell did
bad.
it. Le'Veon Bell did it.
That's 5 years ago, Justin. Here,
That wasn't not a count, Jacob?
But it was a few years ago. It was like 2 years ago.
It wasn't 5 years ago. Jacob's
2 years
in
ago.
space right now. He's in space.
when Le'Veon Bell was in his prime was like 4 or 5 years ago.
Are you joking
When,
me,
when
Jacob?
he was
Jacob, are you okay?
Seriously, Le'Veon Bell's still in his prime right now.
He sat out a year.
He did sit out a year.
He was with the Jets last year, correct? Injured.
Yeah,
In this year,
correct.
that's 3 years. So that's 4 years ago. Was when he was
You
with the
said
Steelers.
5 years ago, though.
No, because
Okay,
he
4 or
was
5 years.
he was with the
Oh, see,
Steelers.
now it changes it. It's
Okay,
3
so-
years.
2017, he played in the playoffs that year. 2018, he sat out all of it. 2019, he
So
played with the
3
Jets.
years
And
ago, Jacob.
2020, he was is with the Chiefs now.
And him taking over Clyde Edwards-Helaire spot, Matthew, you know, Le'Veon Bell is facing the past week.
I'm not. I choose not to comment on that.
Sadly, because Matthew took Clyde Edwards-Helaire in both of his leagues.
It's not a bad pick. I don't really.
It's not a bad pick,
Who,
Clyde.
Clyde
a bad
Edwards-Helaire?
You had to look at it with the
It wasn't a
context
bad
of the time.
pick in the beginning of the year. Right.
I
Beginning of the
know.
year
I
was
agree.
though.
I agree. But now it's
I
terrible.
don't know how stupid of a person you could be by taking 2 of the same player first round in 2 leagues.
Oh, when you have similar first round picks, kind of just how it works
You,
out.
you had faith in them. Devontae Adams, if you took a receiver, no one is expecting that. But
Hold on.
we'll
Give me
go
a
more
second.
into fantasy
Guys, I'll be back in 1 second.
after.
Oh boy. Jacob has to leave.
If I did something like that with the Cowboys and Trevor Lawrence, he would have a shit show.
Jacob thought originally that the Cowboys kept losing, that the Cowboys could potentially trade for Trevor Lawrence, which
Oh
is
God!
I don't understand his logic sometimes. It's just it's just out there, and it's just not good. It's not good. It's not good. So, we did some predictions the other night, and let's see how we did so far.
Well,
We are currently
I
2
know
and
we
1
got the
so far.
Niners going wrong.
Yeah, we're all currently 2 and 1 because we all picked the same teams. So, we'll have more predictions later. But Jacob,
There might be some bold predictions later with Jacob thinking the Jets are winning this week. Which I don't. Even without the receivers, the Browns have a great run defense, and the Jets.
they have a great running game, which could potentially carry them through the whole game.
And
So,
Kareem Hunt can play freaking receiver.
that too.
And Baker's looking nice.
I mean, I don't really.
Miles Garrett's going after Sam Darnold, sadly.
I think the one game that we're gonna have. Well, actually, this might be 2 games that we're gonna have major disagreements with. Is Eagles at Dallas, and then LA or the Rams at Seattle. Also Titans Green Bay is another one.
Ooh, I know who I got for that.
Oh, also Indianapolis Pittsburgh is another one too.
That's gonna be 2 great defenses.
And then Cincy Houston, that's also a good one. There's a lot of toss-up
No,
matchups
I
this
don't
week.
think Cincy's anything. They don't have Boyd or a quarterback.
They're coming off a huge win against the Bengals. Like the Steelers.
You think
Huge,
they're gonna be
huge win.
beating Deshaun? If you think they're winning, I can't with you, Matthew. I'm sorry.
I'm kidding with you. I'm picking the Texans.
Thank the Lord.
Listen, Deshaun
don't-
Watson. They potentially could have won. They should have won last week.
Oh,
actually.
Matt, we're gonna have some disagrees with Baltimore Giants.
I don't think so.
Oh, you're picking the Giants?
No,
Oh, I'm shocked.
I'm picking the Ravens.
Where's Jacob?
Yeah, I don't. He's in outer space. I don't know where he
Blake
went.
Griffin is doing amazing.
Oh, I saw he had like 6 threes in the first half. He's doing fantastic.
He's the best. Great pick. I mean,
The waiver wire might need to be looked at after this week. Well, actually, I'm only losing by 20 right now. I'm not doing terrible, actually.
Yeah, but
Listen. Oh, PJ Washington is 42. Oh, PJ Washington is 42 points. Okay.
there's no Cody Zeller, so he's playing more. You have a chance.
Yeah. Huh?
You have a chance. If Giannis goes for like 100,
Listen, if Giannis goes for 100 tomorrow, I actually do have a chance, which I'm surprised about.
and then you're not gonna do your pre-GG. You conceded already, so even if you win, it doesn't count.
I mean, I was a little bit in the gutters yesterday when Jimmy Butler got injured and Giannis decided to do nothing. Well, not nothing, but 57 points, and then I'm going over.
To be honest, I think the trade I did was fair.
No,
It was kind of fair.
You won the trade.
It was kind of fair.
I'm not denying that, but all I'm saying is I think you.
I think I won the trade.
Yeah, I think
Miles
you
Turner's
definitely won the trade.
Uber's only playing that because they play tough matchups.
That's my point. I
He's
think
the second option in scoring. He's not gonna be having that.
I agree.
For everyone, I'm back. I was just dealing with something quickly I had to deal with.
Oh, it's all right. No worries. No.
Do you want to do some NFL predictions?
What do you want? What do you want to go into first?
We could do whatever you want. Why is there not happening? Justin? Maybe. I don't know.
It's gone now, so I think it's fine.
Okay, good. You might have made some
All
glitch
right.
or whatever.
I'm ready for whatever you guys want to do.
Okay. So let's do the.
I'll just let you know, Jacob. We are all currently 2-1 as the Raiders and Dolphins game is going on now. We could potentially be 2-2 or 3-1 after tonight because we all picked the same.
Okay. So let's do some Colts Steelers. Well, actually, I want to change my camera angle first. Reset. I like that
boy.
camera angle. It'll be 1 second. Don't worry.
Okay. Take your time. It's all good.
But I'm still in the audio, so I can hear you. So we could do Colts Steelers. Start off with that.
All right, Colts Steelers. I am going with the Colts this week. They need to win this game to keep pace in the division with the Titans. And I really just don't feel like the Steelers are going to get the Steelers are just going to go into the playoffs like losing 5 straight at this point. Like they just look bad. The Steelers really just look terrible. So I don't have much confidence in them. And Big Ben looks like he should retire after this year. Justin, you have any thoughts? Just I think your mic is either muted or not working.
Go to settings, change audio input, Justin.
Yeah. Jacob, what are your thoughts on the Colts and Steelers game?
Let me just text this in this chat and this restream chats. Justin, go to settings. You see like the gear icon, and go to audio input and change it to your headphone set.
Hello, Star. Welcome to the stream.
Okay, so I think this week we're gonna have a good week. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with the Colts.
That's what I thought. I think this should probably be a clean sweep this week.
Roethlisberger cannot throw the ball downfield. Juju has to stop dancing on logos.
Von Bell lit him up badly.
And that's not Juju's fault. That's honestly Roethlisberger's fault because Roethlisberger can't throw the ball.
It's just ironic.
Oh. So the stats now this week. The Steelers have been held under 20 points in 4 consecutive games, their longest single streak since 2004, Roethlisberger's rookie year. They haven't been held under 20 points in 5 consecutive games in a single season since 1969, 6 in a row. They lost the last 13 games in 69 to finish 1-13.
All right, Justin. I guess your mic's not working at the moment. Just text out in the chat.
Justin, just press the settings icon, or share your screen. I'll guide you. Maybe.
$69. Very funny, Star.
You know what? I'm gonna FaceTime Justin.
Yeah,
It's the only way to help him.
Give him a little call.
Do a little mute.
All right, so we're just working out some technical difficulties right now, but we'll be getting back to predictions in a quick minute. But if there's any questions in the chat, please be sure to pose them, and we will be sure to. Well, actually, I at the moment will certainly be willing to answer them, whatever they may be. Stir, you didn't spell suck right, but I'll just one comment there. Hello, Stir. Welcome. Stir, if you're gonna say something provocative, at least spell it right. There you go, Stir. Better. You know it's inappropriate. Yeah, at least spell it right. How is it better? Because you spelt it right.
We are fixing Justin's thing right now. He's a very simple issue that we just had to fix. He's got a new computer.
Oh, okay.
We'll be done in a second.
That's all good. Don't worry about it. That's more inappropriate, true, but still. You at least say it. You might as well spell it right.
Okay, we're back. Justin
All right,
will be back. Justin will be on in a second. So we'll show the video. We'll show the crazy video next time. I think. For more viewers next time, we'll show it. We have to. We don't want to show it live, and it's not. I don't want to show it to nobody.
Jacob, you have to understand this. You can't just put out. So what are we gonna do? Show it tomorrow then?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what you'd like to do.
Or you just want to show it now and no one's seeing it?
I mean, this is whatever you feel is best. But
no, well.
So hold on. What was going on with Justin's computer?
Basically, I think he was using Safari, so that's the issue.
So he's gonna reload on Chrome. Okay.
He had to download Chrome because it was in a computer.
Oh yeah, because he just got his MacBook.
Exactly.
Okay.
So then here he is.
Yeah.
Yes, now we hear you.
All right, perfect.
Sadly, I just hear both of you.
Oh, you go the Steelers, really? Really?
I believe in the defense is they're not losing 4 straight. This is an embarrassment if they lose 4 straight. Philip Rivers, I don't believe it.
They should have lost 2 straight, not 4 straight. But that's
they're gonna lose 4 straight if they lose. But I don't
mean, I'm trying to say if they should have beaten the Bengals last week, but
I don't think. Sorry, Philip Rivers. Sometimes come.
I agree.
Versus Pittsburgh. I don't even trust Jonathan Taylor. That's the thing either.
John, no, I trust Jonathan.
I don't fully trust him.
Yeah, I trust him.
I
trust Jonathan Taylor
because he was on your.
No, I trust Jonathan Taylor over Philip Rivers, but I don't know. Pittsburgh defense is very tough, and I believe a comeback week, and Juju's not doing his curse and dancing on his logos.
Juju and his dancing.
And I think this is gonna be a big receiver game. It's gonna be defense versus defense. It's gonna be low scoring though.
All right.
But big receivers step up. You know, Big Ben's better than Philip Rivers. We should establish that. I don't care about Big Ben's past couple of weeks. I still rather have Big Ben.
Fair enough. All right, Jacob. Next matchup.
And this helps.
Falcons.
Okay, Jacob, one
Yeah.
second. It
Okay.
helps the Jets if the Colts lose this game. So then they lose the next game. If the Titans win this game, then they're not going to go for the division.
That's true, but I do want to bring up the point though that if after the season Philip Rivers has proven that he cannot be the QB for
No,
the
I think
Colts.
he's been doing it now, but I
think if you're looking for a long-term option, I think the Colts would be one of the only teams I could possibly see trading
I would do this.
for Carson Wentz.
I would do this if I was a football team. I'd get Philip Rivers.
I don't know about that.
I think that's a good move.
You already have Alex Smith signed to a contract. I don't.
Alex Smith is so bad.
He's bad, right? The football team is going to draft a QB this year. They kind of have to.
Yeah.
They're going to Zach Wilson?
Maybe. It depends on where they fall.
Oh, no, they're going to be high up, so they're not even going to take him.
Well, it depends who wins the division, though. 'Cause
Football
if
team's
the-
going to win.
I'm not doubting that, but I'm just trying to see maybe the football team falls off and the Giants win the division.
Yeah, I just said the Giants are not making the division.
Just giving
And you still can't
scenarios.
understand that.
I'm just
Okay,
giving
okay,
scenarios.
Next topic.
Scenarios.
We got the Falcons at the Chiefs.
This
Next.
is obvious. Chiefs.
Next.
Yeah, the
Let's
Chiefs.
ship them home.
Let's read the fact. Is there any fact of the week? Stat to know. The
There's
Chiefs
no
have
stat to
won.
know for the Chiefs.
Oh no, there is.
The Falcons have choked the most games in the league this year. Yeah.
Oh, that's going to be a blowout. Their defense sucks. Mahomes is going to play 50.
The Chiefs have won 22 out of their past 23 games, including the playoffs. In the Chiefs' lone loss, Patrick Mahomes was pressured 29 times, the second most in his career, and completed a career low 51.2%
And
of
I
his passes.
listen to Falcons. Falcons defense.
The
sucks.
Chiefs still scored
No
32 points in the loss, so they're going
There's
to
no
win.
Julio on the defense. Oh my God.
And they also,
Russ has 10, 15, and 10 right now.
Wow.
the Chiefs can also clinch the 1 seed and home field advantage throughout the AFC playoffs with a win or a Steelers loss.
Matt, you got to admit Russ was worth the pick.
Where did you pick him? 10 or 11?
14.
14? No, that was worth that.
All right, Jacob, let's
So
go
now we
next.
got the Giants at the Ravens.
We're gonna sweep this one.
Baltimore!
Yeah.
Aw. I don't trust Daniel Jones coming off this injury match.
Agreed. I know. Trust me, I agree with you.
And the Giants, the Ravens have so much.
Listen, again, I'm happy. I have the feeling the Giants could potentially go 6-10
No,
this
Matt, 6
season.
and 10 is not the playoffs.
Okay. I'm happy with 6-10 because
It's the
6-10
playoffs,
is
though.
not 3-13.
The red football team's winning 1 game. I'll tell you that much. The
All
Giants are losing 2. 2.
Listen, I don't disagree with that. I'm just saying.
think
I'm happy. I'm happy with 6-10. I'm happy.
Happy with 6 and 10 and not making playoffs. Okay.
Why you in a normal year, Justin? The Giants are knocked out of the playoffs like 3 weeks ago.
Right, but you're looking for a better draft pick then.
Yeah, so I want a better.
Would you rather have a better draft pick or would you have 6 and 10 and not make the playoffs?
I'd rather.
Come on, Matthew. Jacob, remember the text he sent about he was getting Trevor Lawrence?
Yeah. There's footage of Matt saying the Giants are going to go like 3-13, got like the first pick in Trevor. There's footage of it.
Yeah, because I thought the Giants would be completely terrible this year. They surprised
Yeah,
me.
and Justin thought the Jets were not winning, so.
The Jets
And Jacob thought
wait.
Jacob thought the Cowboys were making the Super Bowl.
The
Fact
Jets
check.
are getting Trevor Lawrence.
Oh boy.
Can you
And
explain the
also-
logic behind that, please?
Hold on, no.
Not even one game.
Jacob, if you're gonna try and expose us, we're exposing you. Jacob thought the Cowboys were gonna be one of the best teams in the league this year. Just gonna put that
Yeah,
out
on paper they were one of the best teams in the league.
On paper,
I don't care on paper. I don't care on paper.
So that's what I was thinking about. like what else do you?
When you look at football, what do you think about then? Not on.
When the
You can't
preseason,
look
when
at paper.
I haven't seen this team play on the field with a new coach, look, what else am I going to base it off of?
Oh, how's Mike McCarthy
they look
doing, Jacob? How's Mike McCarthy? How's the hire gone?
Jacob, you don't look it off paper. There's so many teams in basketball like they suck, bro. You can't base it off paper. Base it off last year and what they got.
Yeah, well, the team was a little different this year, so.
Yeah, you know why they're different because their defense.
The
sucks
defense sucks, so you know the
awful,
defense
yeah.
downgraded. So of course they're gonna suck.
completely.
It's funny
Oh,
because
it's common
it's
sense.
funny because the defense didn't really downgrade. They did. They lost Byron Jones.
Oh my-
Lost.
Oh my god!
It's the coaching that was just so bad. In 2018,
No,
this team-
no. Jacob, then how are they?
Jacob, what about Big Beefy Dante Poe? What happened to him?
he didn't do anything.
How are they a
He
super
was,
team
he was,
then?
he was worthless.
How are they a super team if they lost defense?
Yeah,
Don't
Jacob,
you-
how,
Come
Jacob,
on,
how,
man.
how are you a super team if your defense can't do anything? They're on pace to be one of the worst
On
scoring
paper, they suck.
in history.
It's like saying the Trailblazers are good.
Well, at least we didn't allow 6 touchdowns. So
Oh, Jacob.
in a day.
Team has 5 touchdowns. Come on, man.
I know it sucks.
Oh, so
Yeah, I can't do anything. I can't do anything about it.
Thank you, sucks. On paper, they have a great team. Next question. You got that off
I
paper.
got the Ravens
No,
here.
Trailblazers are nice. Trailblazers are nice. Jacob, what's next?
I got the Ravens here. Baltimore is favored by 10.5 points. The Ravens are 40-0 all time in the regular season when favored by double digits. The only franchise without a loss in those games in the Super Bowl era. So big time. The Giants will be eliminated from the playoffs with a loss or a Washington win. It's the same with Dallas. So I don't really know why. I'm sure that will be the stat to know for Dallas. So
Dallas freaking sucks.
well, if the football team wins, then they're all eliminated.
Yeah,
So
if the football team wins, it's all over for all.
Who did they play?
the Panthers.
Ooh.
Kind of, it's a tougher matchup because the Panthers are actually a better team than their record gives off.
Yeah,
the other
and that actually that happens to be the next matchup we're going for.
Oh.
The Panthers at football team.
Who the football team? Again, sadly. I think Chase Young. He made the what was it? All-Star team, whatever. I don't know what you call
Pro
it.
Bowl, just
Pro Bowl. Pro Bowl All-Star team. Come on, man. But the Pro Bowl, Chase Young is a beast. He's worth his second pick in the draft. Is Alex Smith flying or is it Haskins?
I think it's. I'm actually gonna look real quick.
I think Haskins. But still, defense is going to be sending pressure at Bridgewater,
Mm,
and the Panthers have nothing to play for. So, football has more to play for.
That's true, but then again, the Panthers still have pride in team morale to play for too. So
Come on, man. They're about to get
Alex Smith is currently questionable, so I'm not sure if they've given.
Either or, if he plays or not. Either or, if he plays or not. In a football team.
Okay. Also to note that Terry McLaurin is projected to be out tomorrow, and Antonio Gibson is also questionable as well. So
I still believe.
something to think about.
Still
That
believe.
being said, I'm gonna take a little bit of a flyer this week. I'm gonna go Panthers.
Because he wants the Giants to
Well,
win.
no, it's not even. I think the Giants. I just said the Giants are gonna lose.
No, I'm saying so they can still be alive.
Yeah, but again, the Giants would have to win this week for them to even be alive. So I don't think they're winning this week. So I think the division chances are over after this week.
Next, Jacob.
Dave, do you pick?
I'm gonna go with the Panthers this week
Aha, I like it.
I
because
don't like that at all.
stat to know Washington is 4-1 with Smith as their starting quarterback, even though he has posted a 35.5 total QBR, worst among 41 players with 100 passes this season. Smith has averaged a league low 5.4 air yards per attempt. Playoff draft picture: Washington will clinch the NFC East with a win and a Giants loss. What we said before. FPI projects the Panthers to pick number 5 overall next year's draft and gives them a
Yeah,
46%
they're trying to
chance.
tank.
I don't know if they're trying to tank.
They're not trying to tank.
Okay, they want to lose more than win. I'll put that in there.
No, the
Yes.
Panthers.
No
Yes.
team wants to lose.
The Panthers are. Just let me read it.
I'll rephrase this back. What I was saying before. The football team has more to play for. Correct, Jacob?
Doesn't make
All
it end.
Yes, it does. They're going to be trying harder.
Justin, let me read you off some of the losses that the Panthers have taken this season. Let me just read off some of the losses. Week 1 against the Raiders, they lost 34-30. Very close game. Week 2, 31-17. A little bit of closer game. A little bit of a not so much of a closer
Are you
game.
looking
Right?
at the Falcons twice? Oh, no,
Let me just read off the schedule real quick. They won against the Chargers, one against the Cardinals, one against the Falcons. Week 6 against the Bears, they lost by 7 points. Week 7 against the Saints, they lost by 3 points. Week 8 against the Falcons, again lost by 8 points. Week 9 against the Chiefs, lost by 2 points. And then the Bucs, they got blown out by. They won against the Lions 20-0. They lost by 1 point to the Vikings. They lost by 5 points to the Broncos. And they lost by a total of 8 points to the Packers. So they're actually a lot more of a competitive team than you think.
Yeah, I no NFL. Justin, you seem to mix us up with the teams like the tank. First of all, I think about it over the past few weeks.
Jacob, wrong. You're 100% wrong. You're trying to debunk my point, which is fully not true.
You said that teams want to lose.
That's not how you
That's just
think
that's just a so
No,
false
is
statement.
it better? That they have more to play for. They have more to play for the football team, correct?
It's
Am I
true,
wrong?
but
That's true, but that doesn't
true.
justify the fact that they're going to win, though.
And then that was a tiny point. I have other stuff too, Jacob.
But also, I do actually think over the past few weeks, I've been thinking about it to myself that I think they should do a NFL draft lottery.
Nope. Again, it wouldn't work as well in the NFL as it would in the NBA. Because
You would have to do
the
the
NBA.
top like 10 teams to be a lottery. You can't because
No.
these teams are just. It seems that they're just. You don't see it.
Jacob,
I feel like
Jacob,
there's just.
the immediate impact of one player on an NFL team is only so much. But on an NBA team, you have to think it's in a normal year, 13-player roster. You add one top pick to that roster that could develop into a superstar. Changes the whole course of the franchise.
I'm gonna disagree with you there. I think some positions make a difference. Like
Okay, so
when the Cowboys
quarterback.
got Zeke Elliott, that made a pretty damn difference in his rookie year. It did.
Look how he's now.
But we're looking at the rookie.
Okay.
like,
Let
first
me
year.
pose this to you. Let's say Tony Romo doesn't get injured in the preseason, all right? How do you think the team turns out if Dak doesn't play? Just a quick question.
Well, they were 13-3 in their rookie year, so I'm
I
sure.
understand that, but how do you think Tony Romo would factor into that? You think they would go 13-3 still?
Exactly.
That's my point. That's my point.
I don't
know.
I don't know.
You know
I
it's
don't
not
know.
happening. You're just trying to say
Probably
I don't know.
not.
Zeke
I-
does
Oh,
not-
thank you.
Zeke does not have the same impact a quarterback has.
It's common sense, Jacob.
But Dak didn't have. But for example, I hate to bring this up again. The Jets got Trevor Lawrence. He would make a significant impact on their team.
He would. I'm not saying he
Which
wouldn't.
is why tanking. It should, even though nobody does tank. You could say they do, but they don't. It's not a thing in the NFL. I still think the draft lottery would make things more exciting as well. So
Jacob, the thing is, if you get a top quarterback and they actually pan out, it takes a team from like a 2-14 team to like a 5-win team. Okay, in the NBA, it takes a struggling franchise to almost to the playoffs. So look what happened with John Morant last year.
Yeah, phenomenal.
They
Didn't
almost made the playoffs.
Jacob doesn't even know basketball, so it's hard to relate to him.
I know a lot. I love Ja. Ja's the best.
Yeah. You have a
Breaking news: Obi Toppin's out 7 to 10 days, and he'll be reevaluated.
what team to with?
Jacob. Calf.
Look at Jacob.
Jacob has no frequency. How about the Cowboys, baby?
How about them Cowboys?
Next one.
Bengals at Texans.
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 No,
Jacob,
it's obvious. It's really obvious.
why are you on your phone?
No, there was actually some big news coming on.
God, what do you mean big news for what? Baseball?
No, I'll show it. Justin, I saw this is on ESPN. This is big. This is like top story news. You know who this guy is? Let me just. Well, oops. I'm gonna have to do this.
I'm trying to...
Here, this is relevant. This is not really that relevant, but it's. I have to bring it up. Just. You know who this guy is?
Quiet.
Why?
Blue quiet.
I'm gonna read this little thing. Right here when it
It's not focusing, Jacob.
I know it's going.
Just tell us.
What is it? What is it sounding like?
It's
What
up
is it
here.
sounding like the AEW or something?
No.
I don't read it, but that's
Can you just tell us?
yeah. But just tell us, Jacob. Jacob, what does it say?
He died.
Oh,
The guy on WWE?
Yeah.
How?
He had this
Luke
lung
Harper?
issue. Well, he's actually not with them anymore. He's actually signed with another company.
Luke
But
Harper?
Luke Harper, yeah, he died.
Oh, that's it.
I saw that. Yeah,
How old is he?
41,
dang.
non-COVID.
Okay.
He had like a lung issue, I believe.
Brody Lee. All right, let's go next.
Bengals or Texans. Oh, I got Texans here.
All right,
Okay.
sweet.
That anything?
Texans have won 8 of their last 9 games against 8 of their past 9 meetings against the Bengals, including the playoffs. No team has scored more than 13 points in any of the past 3 Bengals Texans games. Houston's won 13-9 2017, 12-10 2016, and 10-6 in 2015. So,
Interesting. Okay. Next.
the Browns at the Jets.
Browns.
Browns. Even though the Browns have no wide receivers tomorrow, it's still gonna be the Browns.
No, it's Garrett's gonna be.
That D line and the run game's gonna carry them tomorrow.
Yeah.
Jacob, are you gonna go with the Jets?
It was the biggest.
My phone fell 1 second.
Look, he's gonna say the Jets. That's why he's gonna do a whole man.
My phone fell. Oh, damn it.
Oh, your phone fell. Right, you're going with the Jets. Okay.
That was a trouble.
Okay.
I go with the Jets. The stats to know here. Over the
So
past
why
4
do you
weeks.
think the Jets? Why do you think the Jets?
Let me read my stat first. Over the past 4 weeks, Baker Mayfield is a top 5 quarterback in terms of completion percentage, 70.2%, passing yard 1,232, and 10 touchdown passes and 98.9 fantasy points. So interesting, but the Browns can also clinch a playoff berth with a win and a loss by either the Ravens, Colts, or Dolphins. They haven't reached the playoffs since 2002, the longest active drought in the NFL. The Jets have clinched at least a top 2 pick in next year's draft, but FPI gives them a 25.6% chance of picking number 1. So a 1 and 4. Yeah, Justin. So
I
hope
hope
alive,
that
I guess.
25% chance is right. Yes,
Hope
keep it
alive.
alive. I'm hoping.
So it's a 1 and 4. So basically, if you would, 1 and 4.
I'm hoping.
It's not bad though.
Not bad at all.
Well, who's Jacksonville playing this week? Oh, they play the Colts,
Bears.
right? Once
Yeah,
and the
no.
Bears.
Well, they
Bears
play
and
the
Colts.
Bears this
Okay.
week and
And
then
then the
Colts.
Colts.
It's possible.
So it's possible the Jets win a game.
It's not possible to
Next week,
Jacksonville
week-
win. Then
next
I
week-
think if
Yeah.
the Patriots it's possible the Jets win another
Next
game.
week?
I think the Bears could win.
Listen,
Again.
I always circled week
Not the
17
Bears,
as a key
Jacksonville.
matchup because it's against the
I
Patriots.
could circle these 2 matchups for Jacksonville.
Do you really think they're going to win against the Bears though? Because
Yes.
the Bears actually have
Yes.
playoff
I'll
aspirations.
pick Jacksonville right now. I'll pick Jacksonville.
Well, that's who we're talking. That's who we're talking about. So
Okay, Jacksonville. Pick me Jacksonville.
Oh my god!
All right, what's the next matchup, Jacob?
Bears at Jaguars. That came up next.
Come on.
Keep rotating
over
into
here.
Jacksonville. I don't trust Mitch Trubisky at all.
Oh my god!
I don't.
It's-
I don't trust Mitch Trubisky.
Neither do I, but I just don't. That's so stupid to pick them.
It's not
Mitch is
stupid at all.
averaging 245 passes.
The past 3 or 4 games, Jacksonville have been in tight games.
Okay, but James Robinson is out. So what's your point?
My point is, even the Falcons Robinson could possibly win.
Really?
I'll hope.
James Robinson is a vital part of
I
their
hope.
offense.
I still have hope.
Mitch is averaging 245 passing yards per game since he returned to the lineup, and he's thrown 8 touchdown passes to only 3 picks. So, and the Jaguars have given up a league high 31 touchdown passes. So
Not worth
it's another stat to know. And the stats to know: the Bears have scored 25 points in 4 consecutive games for the first time since 1995, when they did so 5 in a row. They have an opportunity to score 30 points in their 4th straight game this
No team
weekend.
hits.
Something
No team hits.
they haven't done since
Okay.
1965.
No practice.
Their offense has made a dramatic turnaround, rushing
Khalil
for
Mack is
twice
questionable
as much
as well.
yardage per game
Allen Robinson
over
is
the past 3
questionable as
games
well.
versus the first 11. So,
Just like-
Justin, the Bears are
I'm
winning.
telling you who's injured.
Okay, it doesn't matter.
I think David Montgomery
You're
is
saying without Khalil Mack,
tomorrow.
Hicks, or Robinson are all questionable. So
Yeah,
they
but you
don't
said
play.
questionable. Questionable usually means playing because
It usually does.
it usually does. Because the thing is, the NFL a few years back they ruled out they took away the teams to put players as probable. So we don't know.
We don't fully know. It could be 50-50. Right? So
If they're doubtful, then I would.
If they're doubtful, then I don't think they're playing.
Like I said before, the Jaguars have given up a league high 31 touchdowns, so passes. So I don't think the defense really matters there for the Chicago.
next.
All right, next.
Browns at Chargers, 5-9 at 5-9.
Browns?
Wait, Browns,
Broncos. Chargers.
Chargers.
I got the Chargers too.
The Chargers looked horrid against the. No, sorry. Yeah, sorry. The Broncos looked horrid against the Bills. Horrid. That was just a massacre. God, was that bad?
The Chargers have been in close games this whole year.
Chargers have been in close games this year, and they've
Besides
actually
that horrible Patriots.
they pulled out the Thursday night game, which I was surprised about. Actually, I didn't think they were going to do that, but credit to them.
Herbert's a
We could-
beast.
we could have
Herbert's a beast.
Herbert is a beast. He's gonna win. He's gonna win Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Probably. Burrow is playing possibly Burrow, but
I'm going to
If-
pick the Chargers here.
I don't know.
The Chargers have snapped a 9-game losing streak in division games with a win over the Raiders in Week 15. They lost 3 in a row to the Broncos. Herbert can supplant Baker Mayfield as the rookie with the most touchdown passes in history with just one more. So I think he'll do that.
Interesting. I think he should do that as well.
Seahawks versus the Rams.
This game is for the division this week. This game is for the division.
Seahawks.
Okay. I'm going with the Rams this week.
That was funny how actually when the first week, when actually a couple weeks ago, when we had the Rams versus Seahawks, I picked
The
the Rams.
Rams.
They don't allow passes down, and you guys made fun of me for doing that. And now, and Matt's hopping on the bandwagon here.
Listen, the Rams had a demoralizing loss against the Jets, but that's just classic playing down to their competition and ended up losing an easy game they should have won. The Rams could have had the division basically locked up last week, but now this week's a crucial game. But I'm still going with the Rams this week. I think they're gonna rebound from last week and they're gonna have a crucial win too, and they're gonna probably end up winning the division this year.
Seattle.
So Jacob,
Go with the Rams, and the stat to know here. Russell Wilson is 7-10 in his career against the Rams and 2-5 since Sean McVay became Rams coach. With McVay as head coach, the Rams have pressured Wilson on 46% of his dropbacks, the highest rate in that time against opponents he has faced multiple times. So, interesting. I got the Rams. You're definitely Rams.
Definitely. No.
I don't like definitely, but I still.
That's in my head. Round 3 of DK Metcalf versus Jalen Ramsey.
I see.
He shut him down week 10. So
He did. So
I think Tyler Lockett was a big game.
yeah, Tyler Lockett's kind of been quiet for most of the season.
I believe in Mr. Lockett. Pull out. He's on and off. Russ.
He's very on and off. I agree with that.
Jamal Adams is coming out. Give me 2 sacks. Guaranteed. 2 sacks for Jamal.
Okay.
2 sacks. Right there.
I'll get 2 sacks for Jamal.
sorry. Thing going on. Okay, we got the Eagles at the Cowboys.
Eagles.
Jalen
Hurts is looking amazing.
I do have to go with the Eagles this week because
The Cowboys defense
Whoa,
sucks.
whoa. Pause here for 1 second here.
what, Jacob? What's
I just
that?
wanna relate to something. When Justin said Jalen Hurts is looking amazing, and you compare him and Carson Wentz, and you look at that.
No, wrong.
No.
Wrong.
No.
So much
No,
better.
no.
What are you talking
No,
about?
pause.
The O-line got so much better. They had off injuries. They were
Mhm.
injured.
No.
Yes, they were injured.
They were. Carson Wentz only had one healthy offensive line,
Exactly.
which was Jason Kelsey.
Still, it's mainly the same O line. And
No, are you joking?
line magically got better.
Oh my
god! Like this, it's
Wait,
totally
Jacob,
Carson Wentz's issue.
Jacob, what's 5 minus
Carson
1?
Wentz's issue.
What's fun?
Ha ha ha.
Answer the question.
What? What's the question?
5 minus 1.
4.
So they missed 4
So,
starters.
Jacob, what is your offensive line supposed to do with only a center? Only a center.
Nothing but Jalen Hurts his first week, I believe, had
No,
the
but
same.
Jalen
line.
Hurts is-
What?
You're wrong.
I didn't hear what you said, Joe. I didn't hear what you said.
You're wrong.
No. Before you said that, Jalen Hurts is. But you said but Jalen Hurts. The connection went out.
Also, Jacob, there is also something to be said about when an offensive line starts to play together more, they get better. I know that's a concept that's hard for you to
People
understand.
just love Carson Wentz. I don't know why.
Well, I don't love Carson Wentz. I just think
If you
he's
put
better
Wentz
than
in
you
that
perceive him to
position,
be.
Wentz is 100% better.
I think he's better than you perceive him to be.
Yeah,
And you just
I agree.
and you just go off you go off every point Max Kettleman makes. And you run with
Last
it.
name's Kellerman, not Kettleman. Okay,
Whatever it is, I don't really care.
it's the difference.
You take every point Max
No,
runs
Dallas
with
is
it,
winning. Dallas-
makes it just
Matt,
runs
you
with it.
don't want to go down.
Dallas is winning.
Why
Jalen
are
Hurts
I want
is
to use a
better?
dollar. I
Why
want to
are
use a
they
Yeah,
dollar.
here. I'm going to tell you why after the stat. Okay.
Okay,
Jalen Hurts has been more
anything
successful
else?
protecting the ball this season than Wentz. He has turned the ball over twice on 198 snaps, a rate of 1%. That's the 6th lowest turnover rate among 46 quarterbacks with 100 snaps this season. Carson Wentz turned the ball over on 2.5% of his snaps, the third highest in the NFL. His 19 turnovers are still the most in the NFL, despite sitting the last 2 games. That's just pathetic, anyway. But the loser of this game will be eliminated from the playoffs.
So that's
If
Cowboys.
Washington beats Carolina, both teams are eliminated. If the Eagles enter the week with an 8.5% chance of making the playoffs. The Cowboys have a 3.9% chance. The Eagles can sweep the series against the Cowboys for the first time since 2011.
I think they will.
So
I think they will.
the Cowboys will win tomorrow.
Okay, why? Why will
No,
they
they
win?
will not.
Why will they win? Why will they win?
First of all, one, they've improved these past 2 weeks. They've won 2 great games. Their defenses look better.
Easy
It has.
team.
They forced more
Easy
turnovers.
team.
For the past 2 weeks, they've forced more turnovers.
Jacob versus easy teams. I'm going against Brandon Allen. Of course, I'm going to get turnovers.
The Eagles are an easy team. And by the way, you guys, you fools both picked the 49ers.
Hold on.
and
Why
the
are you
Bengals to
calling
win as well?
Hold on. Why are you calling us fools? We
Because
made a pick.
you're haters. First of all, you're haters.
You're
Jacob, hold on. So when we hate on the Jets, we're not haters. But when we hate on the Cowboys, we're huge haters. And if we're wrong, we're big morons.
No, I'm a hater of the Jets.
Also, Jacob,
No, what about Carson
I'm
Wentz?
going to highlight something. Week 13, it was Giants versus Seahawks. Me and Justin both picked the
You
Giants.
call this crazy.
You picked the Seahawks.
You
Are
call
you
this
now a
crazy.
Giants hater because you picked the
Yeah.
Seahawks?
But we just biased.
Or you just could say, I don't know. I don't know.
No, well, Matt's
Point
pick
is
the
debunked.
Giants is really honestly just to pick.
What about
Giants.
mine? What about
Giants
mine?
fan.
it? No,
what about mine?
Your point, Justin, is because you like to go against what I say, and you like to go and you like.
No,
To,
no. How is it against what you
That's why
said?
you pick the
Jacob?
Jets against
Jacob,
you. That's why you
Wrong.
pick-
Wrong. Jacob, you always go last. You always go last, Jacob. So I
I always go last. I
So
don't think-
how did I go against you? I didn't know what you were thinking.
well, you knew I wasn't picking the Giants.
And what about the football team, the Steelers?
So you love,
I called that.
Justin, you love the football team. You love the football team.
I like the football team fantasy East.
Jacob,
You do like-
you're
you
so
do like-
out of- you're
They're my
so out
third
of
favorite
touch.
team,
It's
actually.
not even funny, Jacob, how out of touch you are. You can't
I
just make
know.
a point.
You
You can't just call us haters and then say, and then when I bring up another point, you say, oh, that doesn't matter. That's not true.
No,
That
is this
doesn't matter."
Jacob's way or the highway? I don't know which way we're going.
No.
All right, next one.
Titans at Packers.
Ooh, give me King Henry. King Henry. It's not going to be looking pretty tomorrow. Titans are winning. Just because of King Henry himself.
I know.
Packers defense is not going to handle him.
I don't know. This
And
is
it's
tough.
looking nice.
This is really tough.
AJ Brown,
The
Corey Davis.
The Titans need this win to keep a stronghold on the division lead, but
Matt Tannehill's looking like a top 10.
I agree. But it's just the Packers need this win as well. To Jacob, did they clinch the 1 seed if they win this game?
I believe so.
Okay, so if the Packers win
What
tomorrow,
teams
they
are
clinch.
we fighting?
Yes, they do. Yes, they. Oh, they clinched number 1 seed and home field advantage to the NFC playoffs with the win and a Seahawks loss. So
So listen, tomorrow is a big game for them. If they win, they could potentially clinch tomorrow. So honestly, I'm going with the Packers. I'm going with the Packers this week.
I respect it.
I'm gonna go with the Titans here. The stat to know: the Packers and Titans are the only teams.
Yes, or am I?
Only teams entering Week 16 to feature a quarterback with 30 passing touchdowns, a running back with 10 touchdowns, and a wide receiver with 10 touchdowns. I just told you before the Packers can clinch the 1 seed and a home field advantage through the NFC playoffs with the win and the Seahawks loss. The Titans can clinch the AFC South with the win and the Colts loss, and they can clinch a playoff berth with a win or a loss by either the Ravens or the Dolphins. So Derrick Henry's going to eat tomorrow, I think.
I agree.
He will eat, but I don't know. Like, Aaron Rodgers is just different breed. So we'll have to see.
No, Derrick Henry is the best running back in the NFL right now.
I agree. I don't disagree at all.
Bills at Patriots.
Bills. This is a clean sweep here.
Yeah.
The
Bills-
You know what's scary to think though? The Bills should be 12-2 right now. They shouldn't even
Yeah.
be 11-3.
Bills going 4 in the playoffs, but we'll go our playoff predictions after.
Yeah, we'll have to do a playoff prediction, see what happens there.
The Raiders are winning right now, 10-6. My stat to know: the last time New England lost twice to a divisional opponent in the regular season was 2000. The Dolphins and Jets swept the Pats. According to Elias Sportsboro, the Patriots' 19-season streak without being swept is by far the longest since the 1970 merger. Next longest, 11 straight seasons. So
Matt, congrats. Your Thunder are up by a point with 18
Oh,
seconds.
I'm happy. It's very
The-
nice.
yeah,
Very nice.
the Bills clinched the AFC East title last week, and the FPI gives them a 68.1% chance of having the third seed in the playoffs. The Patriots are projected to pick number 15 overall in the 2021 NFL draft. So that's the
Right.
predictions for this week.
Alright.
Anything else we want to say?
No,
that's
but
good.
Jacob, are you okay? So Jacob, I have to ask you a quick question.
Yep.
Are you guaranteeing that you will show the video tomorrow?
We have a
Guaranteed?
video of showing Trevor Lawrence, celebrating Trevor Lawrence. We didn't want to show it tonight, or I didn't want to show it tonight because I wanted some people watching that they weren't unable to watch tonight. So we will show it tomorrow. But I can't give you a glimpse.
About the Jets not being there.
But I
You
will.
guarantee.
But I will show a sneak preview right now.
Okay.
We'll be live tomorrow.
Of course.
I
Talking about some NBA games. Go over
will
the
show.
week.
I will show a sneak preview of about
No
15
preview.
to 20 seconds of the video right now.
I don't want to watch it. I'm gonna go.
Oh
I don't
shit.
want to watch this. I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
Who just hit it?
The Horde must have tied the game.
Yes. Who hit it? Who hit it?
Trevor, I'm sure you know at this point that you're projected to be the number one overall pick in the 2021 NFL Draft. If things stay as they are right now, the Jets would likely be selecting you. If you had 2 words to describe how that feels, what would those 2 words be?
Yeah, this sucks.
Jacob, do you not know who's number one? Trevor Lawrence.
Oh boy. Did Justin leave?
Sure. He left before.
Yeah, I could tell.
He left right before I played it, actually. So
All right. Well, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you. We'll see you tomorrow.
yeah. So everyone, thank you for watching. We will see you. Give me 1 second. See you all tomorrow. Let me just wrap this up right now. Let's put the overlay on. And